Welcome to the Sci-Fi Center, the place to be, where comic books and wrestling collide magically. Movies, TV shows, and pop culture we share. Get ready to rock, we're here to take you there. From superheroes to aliens in outer space, we've got the latest news and reviews in our embrace. Turn on your screen, let the neon lights glow, take you back to the 80s. Let's rock and roll. Sci-Fi Center, where the legends come alive. Get ready to geek out, let your imagination fly. We're diving into the past with a touch of modern flair. Sci-Fi Center, the ultimate pop culture lair.
Okay, let's get this disgraceful episode underway as soon as possible. Since it's Aaron, the chat, I sent you a link if you want to join. We're going to just get going because we're 7 minutes late, and I don't want this movie taking up any more of my night than it needs to. Count of three. 3, 2. Oh, the link, if you guys want to watch along, do not spend money on this movie. This movie's absolute trash. If for some reason you want to subject yourself to it, the link is in the description, and Aaron's also put it in the chat, but it'll be permanently in the description. Right under the PayPal link, if you want one, this tomorrow is the last day of stupid movies. Well, we're doing Happy Gilmore 2. I don't know how dumb that is because I haven't seen it. I know how dumb the original one was. It wasn't too bad. So if you want to add on another movie, use the tip link, make an offer. Tomorrow's it. After that, any watch parties we do will be science fiction, horror, fantasy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and play. Oh, this movie is so bad. Ooh, Clinton.
Hello.
Hello, Ozzy.
Hello. What when I did an Aussie guy?
Oh, yeah, there you go. A misplaced Aussie joke for an Austrian. This is so stupid. There is no point in this movie that is not horrifically dumb.
Yeah, you don't want to take dog sides. Dog can get sick.
Why am I watching this movie?
Brad's missing this movie.
Yeah, I thought he would be here on time. Ooh, what was that? What was that? I think you got some back feedback going on there, Ozzy.
Oh, okay. I'll put it down. See, nobody wanted to join us in the Patreon for this classic.
Up, dumb duck.
Where are we at on this masterpiece?
7 minutes and 45 seconds in. Not far enough. There's so much shit in this movie that you would get canceled over today. The dogs, this, everything.
Brad wanted this so much.
Yeah, he ain't here.
Did I pick out a good enough duck, Aaron?
Oh, I got her muted. She's got some feedback issues.
My flight is taking off. Yay.
That's good.
Yeah, you needed one for this fucking movie.
I've actually been gaining weight eating the plain food.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Yeah.
Which is actually a good thing. I was starting to look like a skeleton.
Geek. You don't want that.
So that Senev guy, he's in New Zealand. So I told him to wave at you in Australia, Aaron.
Is that where he's at? Aaron, you said you could swim to New Zealand, right? It's close enough?
Cool.
Hey, let's all summon an asshole. Let's all use the 3 of our powers to summon an asshole. And one appears.
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
Hello, everybody. Okay, so what was the last name again? Swimmy, Swami, Slippy, Slappy. Is like Swanson? Oh, Samsonite.
We're
was
not going to
way
do
off.
this. We're not going to do this. What you do in impressions of this movie. We're just not.
This hour was a little bit behind. Getting on tonight, guys. Where are we at?
We're at 11 minutes and 55 seconds.
11 minutes 55 seconds of one of the greatest comedies conceived by man.
If you have brain damage.
Yeah, no, it's
if you hit your head on the crib as a kid.
I imagine we're probably at the part where he like runs down the airport.
He's already done that.
Okay.
Yeah, I started immediately. I'm not prolonging this bullshit.
Yeah, again, William just like all his praise to Jim Carrey. It's like Jim Carrey. This was his year. '94 was his year. He had Ace Ventura. He had The Masking of Dumb and Dumber. That made him
Okay,
a household
you
name
use
that
that.
year.
You use that to do exactly what Robin Williams did with those same type of movies.
I mean, Jim Carrey would never have gotten Eternal Sunshine without this.
But why is that all he got in those kind of roles?
Exactly.
Why
did he?
why did he
William-
roles now?
I agree. Why aren't we on Dumb and Dumber 6 by now? Because I'm waiting on that.
Actually, from interviews I've heard from Jim Carrey, he's kind of an eccentric guy who likes to do only what he likes to do.
Well, yeah,
And-
that's pretty. Yeah, especially recently.
Listen,
Well,
if this is what he wants to do, I'm all for it. I just think there's more to the guy than this. But hey, just me.
Well, he I've listened to a couple Howard Stern interviews of him, and he's just this eccentric guy who only likes to do what he likes to do. He likes to do art, and
You
every
might- you
now and
might
then,
say-
a
Hold
movie.
on, go ahead, Clint. Go ahead, Clint. Finish what you're saying.
Where did I get cut off?
You were eccentric. He's an eccentric guy who likes to do art, and then
Oh, he likes to do art and occasionally a movie just to pay the bills, and that's about it.
You might say that Jim Carrey is a punk rocker. Yes, he is.
no, I can endure the movie. I don't know if I can endure you and your bad dad Brad jokes. On top of that,
Well, at least the movie is named as advertised.
yeah, it's like I said. This is the one thing.
It's okay. I'm a
this-
limo driver.
That is, you did not get cheated. If you paid for this movie and you didn't realize what the title was, you got what you paid for.
I can't believe there's no jobs in this town. There's nothing, not a zip.
Okay,
Exactly.
listen,
Unless you
I-
want to work 40 hours a week. You come back in here.
I can barely take this movie. Why is this movie an hour and 52 minutes? This is good
I
movies.
agree. It should have been 3 hours. 3 hours of hilarity.
It's dumb.
It's in the title.
Yeah, this one goes about 2.
Yeah, this is one of those movies that should have been like an 85-minute type of deal. It's that long.
No, the one that's the one that's really bad is the prequel. Is Dumb and Dumberer. It's like it's the worst one of this. It completely disgraced this series. Dumb and Dumberer is a total step down from Dumb and Dumber.
How can you step down when you're already at the bottom? Fuck.
Bring a shovel.
It's actually on Tubi, by the way, for anybody watching. They have Dumb and Dumber's on Tubi. So you can see for free on Tubi.
That's too much.
I'm surprised the discussion of Star Trek has been light on this show.
What's going on, Aaron? You okay?
Yeah, I left his wallet in there. Right.
Aaron, is this your first time seeing this?
I've seen it like years and years ago. This is like first time in years watching it.
I love how they're
There's
both.
certain scenes of it that I've totally forgot.
Oh my goodness, you lost it there for a second.
I love how they're both. Well, in this, I mean, this it exemplifies Harry and Lloyd. Like they both just got laid off, and they got the. He said, "Okay, here's the last of our money. You get the bare essentials." He comes back like 2 12-packs, a giant cowboy hat, trying to buy a porno magazine.
I really hate this fucking movie. It's so stupid. There is no redeeming qualities in this movie.
Didn't even see it coming.
Well, there's a redeeming quality is the movie's called Dumb and Dumber, and it delivers in spades what it is.
Exactly. Well, it should have been called Funnier and Funny, or Funny and Funnier.
No, because it's not even funny, dude. It's not even funny.
Who's dumb and who's dumber?
I don't know.
I think
never
you can make
delved
an
into
argument either way.
science of it. You could probably flip a coin and be right on the other side. By the way, I put my hands on my popcorn bucket today.
Oh, the
mighty-
popcorn you stole
mighty
from some heartbroken 8-year-old out there now.
Steal it from somebody. The mighty Galactus now sits at the Sci-Fi Center.
Does it sit next to
Oh,
your
so it's not-
special Dune popcorn bucket?
No, that one is right here, but it will when I move the when I eventually do move the studio over there, I'm gonna have all these things lined up behind me and my wrestling belts. So this one is gonna be there. The Galactus is gonna be there. The coffin is gonna be there. I got the Hulk one, but the Galactus is huge, man. I have a massively sized head, and that thing is bigger than my head. I was wondering if I could wear it, but it probably gets stuck.
I was almost going to get you another Colossus or Galactus popcorn bucket because I know you would want two. But then I went, nah, one's all he needs because he ain't going to pay me back.
By the way, also another bit of trivia. Well, I'm going to share 2 bits of trivia here. One of them, which I'm sure will break William's heart. The first one's about Jim Carrey's chipped tooth. That's actually real. They did say, give Lloyd the chipped tooth, and so that was a real chipped tooth Jim Carrey had. So for this role, he just he just had the cap taken off temporarily while he was filming Dumb and Dumber.
Look at that.
Look at that poster. Look at that awesome poster. No, take that off. Let's see the Dumb and Dumber poster.
What Dumb and Dumber poster?
The one that was on the thumbnail.
I think Jim Carrey is dumb.
Yeah. So
is dumber.
Look at that. Look at that.
Thanks
beauty.
for holding on to it for me, but I go ahead and say, oh yeah, this Meg.
Yeah, that was Meg. That was hilarious. I'm like, yeah, sure, it's on its way, Meg.
Yeah, that thing is enormous.
The shipping and handling would eliminate that.
Bigger than your head. That is bigger than a human head.
It is. I stared it right in the eyes.
Holy shit! It's almost as big as your torso.
Yeah, it's 21 inches across, 17 inches high at the peak. It's pretty big and it's beautiful, and I'm so happy it's mine.
Still probably only cost $5 to make and ship.
If that much. There it goes. All right.
But it looks expensive though.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it's like $80, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's fools. The guy at Comic-Con had 2 of them. He was selling them for $250 a piece, and I think he sold both of them. Like, wow, dude.
We got Galactus popcorn bucket scalpers now.
Yeah, mine. I really want this one, so I'm not selling this one. I put a display only sign on it for the time it sits at the store. But when I bring it over here, it's not going to matter. So.
Others wish you had the money to get both Galactus and Little Robot.
Yeah. This one, a actual viewer actually did the bulk of this for me. So it was one of the people that I sent, because we send a lot of people to the movies. And I did originally just give him the money, but then he basically took care of it, because and I'm like, hey, dude, no, you send me to a movie every time out. Him and his family, we sent him to Superman, we sent him to Fantastic Four, we sent him to like a bunch of movies over the last 5-6 years. So as a token of appreciation, he helped out with that one and donated sort of to me. So I don't feel as bad now. If I'd have done Herbie, that would have been all me.
Feels like running an incredible late rate, William.
Herbie would have been a disastrous purchase for me. So yeah.
I saw somebody like take Herbie home with them, and they it has lights on it as well.
Yeah, it does a lot. It projects.
But it has like a projection as well. You click a button and it has the Fantastic Four projection on it.
Yeah, with all their names on it.
Yeah.
By the way,
he plays music. He plays music, and he.
Oh wow!
You can drink out of him. Yeah.
This part coming up right here with the parakeet.
Stop.
With the head taped back on. This is famously the part in Roger Ebert's review where he said this is where he laughed the hardest.
This movie does not require that type of treatment. There's nobody that's going to be like, damn, what if Brad doesn't tell me what's going on in this fucking movie? I don't think anybody is.
We'll read Roger Ebert's review of Dumb and Dumber. He talks about this part with, again, the dead parakeet with the head taped back on.
If you are suffering with us through this, I don't think you care, do you? Or if you like this movie, you probably know everything that Brad is telling you.
I could see this movie again. I could not see this movie again. It's just one of those things.
It's just stupid.
I've seen Dumb and Dumber probably like 400 times over the years.
That's a damn shame to admit that out in the open. That is.
That's one of my all-time favorite comedies.
I pity you just based on that statement.
Oh, just will you wait till we get to the toilet scene, man? How much I'm
No,
just
I'm
gonna
gonna pause.
heralding that.
I'm gonna pause the stream, and we're not watching
that scene. That scene's Galactus. I'm the herald.
We are not watching that scene. We're going to skip that scene.
No, we are not. You can't. It's not. Dumb and Dumber is not complete without the toilet scene.
I'm probably going to see that Naked Gun movie this weekend.
Have fun.
That really looks funny.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I'm happy for Liam Neeson because I know he's always wanted to do comedies. It just never worked out, and now he's got his comedy, and he's probably going to be good at it. I just can't stand the Naked Gun franchise. It's just
because he had his. He's still kind of doing it. Has run being doing action movies. I mean, it was like a kind of an unexpected sort of it was Taken.
Yeah, Taken wasn't supposed to be.
Taken just launched him to being like a.
Did you see that wall where they were all grieving except for when they got the picture of OJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, that part was funny.
OJ would approve, I guess.
and the guy who plays his son goes, mm-mm.
There was some family celebrating his death.
The Goldmans definitely.
Oh yeah. 3 in total.
Did you ever did anyone here ever see the miniseries People versus OJ?
With John Travolta playing
Cuba Gooding Jr. is playing OJ in that. It's very well done. If you haven't seen it, I really enjoyed it. It's really
It was weird because seeing all these famous actors play these famous people.
Yeah. Well, and then of course, because I was just a little kid, when the OJ thing. It's interesting looking back on that, where it's like William, you're much more familiar with him from his pro football days. At my generation, Aaron's generation, we like.
Well, he was retired, dude. He retired when I was like 3 years old. He'd already been. I knew him from the broadcasting career.
Yeah.
And the Naked Gun.
But like Aaron and I, we only know him from being killing his wife.
Yeah, that's what it did. And it's sad because he was a Hall of Famer. But you know what? I believe that OJ had something to do with it. But the guy who couldn't even jump over the Hertz suitcases all of a sudden became super ninja that night, broke into Brentwood where everybody gets stopped, especially if you're black, kills 2 people, and gets out. I mean, I'm like, now, did he order it? But did big, clumsy, dumb OJ do all that? I don't know.
The thing about it shows in the miniseries that he got acquitted, went home. It's like, oh, I'm going to trial of the century. Now I'm going to throw the party of the century. It's like, wow, you're not helping your case here, dude.
I believe he knows who did it though, for certain.
Oh hell yeah, or he knew who did it. We should say.
Yeah. But oh well. But they did.
I think double murdered Trump's Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was entertainment. Dude, the NBA Finals, I'm watching the Knicks versus the Rockets in the NBA Finals, and the NBA Finals is on this little screen, and OJ's white Bronco change was on the big screen.
Shouldn't have been the other way around.
Yeah. This is before the internet.
God, you would have been pissed off seeing these little screen trying to watch the bloody game.
But I could still see the game. I was paying attention to both. I thought OJ was going to die that night. I actually thought OJ was going to take his own life that night.
This made me laugh so hard. The whole thing about the salt, it's like the salt is bad luck. It's like, okay, just fling it over his shoulder and hit the guy.
It's not funny, Brad.
That guy playing C. His name escapes me, but he's kind of a regular with the Farrelly brothers. Which, by the way, it's like, what are your thoughts on them? Like the Farrelly brothers, like their body work, Williams. Like, you obviously don't like Dumb and Dumber, but like what they would go on, what did they do after this? They did what they did. There's something about Mary. They did Me, Myself, and Irene. They did Shallow Hal. Actually, that was basically my biggest.
I saw Shallow Hal, and it wasn't a bad. Shallow Hal was a comedy, but it had a good message.
Yeah, I
had a good message at the end, so I didn't mind Shallow Hal. I mean, I wouldn't go see it again. What was the other one? Something about Mary. I cannot watch that movie. I don't. That zipper
with
scene,
the hair, like the
zipper scene. I can't watch that movie.
Every man's worst nightmare.
Every time I go to the bathroom,
Frank or the
like,
Beans?
oh man, dude, I got up and walked out of that. I got up and walked out of that.
That is every man on the planet. That is your worst.
And I wasn't alone. There was like several
yeah.
dudes that walked out of that with me for a while. We went back in eventually, but it was like, yeah, you didn't. Eye torture and genitalia torture. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Or I'm out. I'm done.
I'm not even a guy, and I winced and thought, oh,
Yeah.
poor guy.
How the hell did you get the beans about the Franken?
And it was bad too. They had to take his ass to the ambulance. It was fucking
Yeah.
And chin music. William loves and hates the chin music.
I mean, like every man, every man in the world, we've had like those moments of like a kind of a close call, zipper wise, and like you learn quickly. Okay, here's how you avoid it.
But he couldn't.
That was the funnest movie I ever saw with you, William. Was Violent Night.
Oh yeah, there's another one of those that needs to come out. When is that sequel?
Probably
when that guy got his nail through his chin.
That one was bad.
Squealed.
That guy, well, you've seen it. We watched it. Like I said, when he slips and that the nail hits him right here, and I'm like, wow, you had to really think about how that was going to turn out. That was fucked up. I mean, it doesn't top The Woman in the Oven.
Because The Woman in the Oven that William was like counting down the minutes for, like Aaron and I, are for the Furious, or like we would for the Raid 3.
But like I said, you did it. You were doing a Thanksgiving themed movie. You put a woman in the oven instead of a turkey, and then you had her looking like a turkey. It was posed like a turkey, and then you dressed her like a turkey.
I'll tell you guys, like go back and like watch our shows like in the 2 months before Thanksgiving 2023. I mean, William was like, again, imagine like how giddy Aaron and I would be if we heard that the Raid 3 was coming up. It's like that was William's like level of anticipation.
That was old school Eli Roth, though. He's kind of lost it a little bit. He kind of like has gotten kind of just like out there. But that movie was a return to his form because.
Oh yeah, I got to see that with you too. The turkey.
Remember we were wearing our little hats. Remember the little corn on the cob hats we were wearing? I was wearing mine.
I love the sound effects on peeing in the bottle as it's getting more and more full.
Oh my god! I remember this scene. I remember this scene. I know what the cop's gonna do.
Yeah,
I know what the cop's gonna do. Oh no!
Look at that! He pulls up like 5 bottles.
Oh no!
This is so nasty.
Oh,
and the cop realizes his mistake. Is like, get the hell out of here!
Oh god!
And William, as I shared my dad's story, this is what soldiers. Well, you're in the Middle East when you like lay at night when you have to.
They use a Gatorade bottle, yeah.
Yeah, well, because they you have to like get in your uniform, get your weapon, get it all set up because you're in a war zone. And the soldiers like, I gotta go, so it's like I'm gonna cut out the middleman and.
Well, they do that shit on convoys too. They're like, you can't stop a convoy, and then chicks have to do it too, and it sucks because you're like, we're in this little space and we got to turn around because we're not going to stop the convoy. If you're on a convoy, that shit don't stop till it gets where it's supposed to go. So if you got to pee, better save those Gatorade bottles. And if you're a female, you can't be too shy because you can't get too far out of the way. It give you privacy. It sucks.
Yeah.
Who the chat is dead for this movie. The chat is out. We have killed the chat for this fucking movie.
Yeah.
The thing is, you guys will be like turning your backs if a woman needed to pee anyway.
Yeah. Or they would lean on our back. They would lean on our back so that they wouldn't fall over.
I love it. It's like he pulls up and then just splashes onto Harry.
All right, Brad. It's not funny.
You keep your mouth shut up. You know it was good for you, pal.
The late great Terry Garr.
God, and the fact he swallowed. It's like he put in. It's like. I mean, just getting a little sip would should have been enough to spit it out.
Terry Garr, wasn't she? She was in Young Frankenstein, right?
Young Frankenstein, Mr. Mom. I mean, she's in a bunch of stuff.
Well, Young Frankenstein's where I remember from Rolling in the Hay.
roll in the hay. Lauren Holly, by the way, she's the year before Dumb and Dumber. She kind of her breakout was she was Linda Lee, who's of course Bruce Lee's widow in Dragon Bruce Lee story.
So, what did you think of Young Frankenstein?
Me or William?
Well, I know you probably what you is, but William.
I had seen Rocky Horror before, so it fell along the lines of that for me. I saw that movie when I was very young. I think I was like 6 when I saw Young Frankenstein. It had been out for like 4 or 5 years for them. And I think I saw Rocky Horror like the next, like later on that night. All right, before that, I saw Rocky Horror and then I saw Young Frankenstein. As a matter of fact, that they may have been playing them at the Dollar Double feature in the afternoon. I didn't see a shadow cast with Rocky, but this is beyond stupid.
They really should have made that real better Rocky Horror sequel that they were originally.
Oh, they did make it shock treatment, and it was bad.
No. There was a concept. There was a concept that they were going to make for a better sequel where Dr. Frankenfurter had a son, and it was going to it was
guys, it's Frankenstein.
So, and then he was going to come back to try and claim his son, because both him and
How much for a watch party where the goal is to get William to say, "I saw something worse than Howard the Duck"? Well, this what we're watching is worse than Howard the Duck.
Oh, perfect. Oh man, that's
which okay, lay it on me, Perp. What do you got?
Oh man, what would it be? And don't say The Room, because the room is. I mean, it's bad, but it's funny bad. It's very entertaining bad.
So yeah, that was the main script and story that they were going to go with, and then they kept going with all these other dumb scripts and that, and then they rested on stupid ass bloody shock treatment,
which is really bad, by the way.
Oh look at this! We have a kung fu fight in whatever that automatically makes it a master, a piece of comedy. But even not that it was already, but that elevates it even more.
I am numb to your nonsense. It's like
Paradise Motel. What's Paradise Motel about?
I think I've heard of that. I vaguely think I've heard of that, but I might need a little help on.
Yeah, I vaguely remember. I've heard of it. I've never seen it. All right, Perp. Drop 100.
The third anniversary of Howard the Duck coming October 23rd.
Your birthday that's a Friday too.
And see, look at these faces Carrey is making. Again, because this was part of his breakout. The fact that he's his physical dexterity and that it's he can contort his features so easily. I mean, that was what helped launch him. Was again that he's his physical comedy.
Yeah, Perp. Let's look this up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up myself.
I see the TV show, but not the movie. Oh, 2019. This is new. Is it a Spanish Peruvian movie?
It says it's the worst movie I've ever seen. It's hilarious.
Okay, yeah, this looks stupid.
Perp, have you seen Holmes and Watson, man? Because I don't know. That's really that's good. That's a hard one to beat in my book as far as like how bad that. I have not seen any. I have seen stuff that's worse than Holmes and Watson. Nothing I have seen that has been released since Holmes and Watson has been worse than Holmes and Watson.
What year was it made, Perp? Yeah, Perp. Is it 2019 the one we're talking about?
Maybe this this chick they're talking about, Freda Felcher. Apparently she was originally going to be featured in Dumb and Dumber 2. And there was at one point, who was it? Why is her name escaping me all of a sudden? Jennifer Lawrence apparently was attached to that at one point.
How many Dumb and Dumber movies are there?
There's 3. There's this one. There's the prequel Dumb and Dumberer, which is terrible, and there's Dumb and Dumber 2. There's also an animated series. Called her up, gave a bunch of crap about me, and I listened to her. I wasn't really paying attention.
I think there was even an animated one.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, it's an animated show. Like they did that with a lot of they did it with Ace Ventura. They did it with a lot of comedies like this in the '90s that were not really kid friendly, but they found a way to like bring in a child audience in some way with an animated spinoff. By the way, this guy, you're punching through the telephone booth. It's like that guy broke his hand doing that. You don't do no. You don't do that without doing damage to yourself.
I guess we lost William.
He's chickening out from this comedy masterpiece. There he is.
I'm looking up this. Perp. Send me I'm looking up Prime. Send me a link to it, to the one you're talking about. 2022. I don't see it.
I think I might have found it. Let's see if I'll put in the link that I found.
Well, send it to me. Send it to me direct, Aaron.
Oh, direct. Oh, okay.
I didn't know what I'm saying yes to. It's atrocious. No, it's not an adult film. Yeah, we definitely can't be doing that. Let me know when you sent it.
Yeah, I sent it.
He says, "Yeah, we're watching scenes on my stream." Yeah.
Oh, they riff tracked it?
Oh, I think you might be talking about Droga here with that Paris Troubles.
Oh no, yeah, perp. We're $100, homie. I'm watching the trailer now. How did this movie get made? Is this a serious movie? The people look like they're made out of wax. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the only thing that I could find. They're like drag queens or something.
Ooh, yeah, perp. Yeah, triple digit, Tommy. Hello, Larry. By the way, guys, this is like I said, tomorrow's the last day of non-science fiction horror fantasy watch parties for quite a while. We're gonna get back to when we get back to doing them, they're gonna be the genre ones, and then we got some charity ones we got to do too to get our goal going. Yeah, perp. The link's at the top if you want us to watch that. I'll shred this fucking movie. This movie shreds itself just from the trailer.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. Again, this it sounds vaguely familiar, but I haven't seen like the trailer.
Aaron Simber had the trailer, so you can.
It's from what you guys are describing. It sounds like it can't. I mean,
it's unsettling.
Well below Dumb and Dumber quality.
I don't know about all that, but.
Hey, William, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Your voice.
Oh, is that a way to speak to your co-host?
Hey, right now you're a nuisance. Co-host.
Mock, yeah, yeah. bird.
Oh shit, we're 42 minutes in. It seems like we're like 2 hours in this shit movie.
He's hilarious. I love this. I love Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I sent it to you, Brad.
Yeah, that's not saying a lot about you right now, Brad.
You know what? I think I should pitch something, a feature on the legacy of Dumb and Dumber. On
Legacy and Dumber Dumber.
On one of my outlets, just to
go ahead.
To annoy William and make money off of it.
There's the most annoying sound in the world. I remember that.
Bird don't sing. She's gonna buy me a diamond ring.
This movie cannot be helped by your augmentation. Yeah.
And we don't pick up hitchhikers, but we're picking up every hitchhiker we come across. So, William, what is your artistic opinion about the car that's designed to look like a dog? I mean, should Dumb and Dumber have merchandised this similar to how Superman merchandised Crypto?
Sure.
Oh, come on! You can't. There's no artistic achievement in Dumb and Dumber that you will acknowledge.
I don't think artistic achievement is what I would approach Dumb and Dumber with. At least the word artistic is definitely not going to be one of the words I use.
This is what happens when you eat those hot, spicy peppers that they put in the restaurant, guys.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, this is the other bit of trivia I mentioned earlier that I didn't get the chance to look into is that Jeff Daniels, prior to this, of course, he's actually, I mean, not just before this, but also even today, he's still very known for his range and his dramatic chops, and it's kind of what his career had primarily been up to this. He hadn't really done any comedies, so his agent tried to talk him out of Dumb and Dumber, and I know William's going to probably say it's like he should have fired his agent or something.
Good agent tried. If he tried to talk him out of it,
not only that, because Jim Carrey, like he got it because he had Ace Ventura in The Mask. He got a big pay raise going to this. Jeff Daniels did the opposite because he was drawn to it, and he's like, "Oh, it's like this. It'd be fun to do something funny." And so he's
established by that time.
Well, yeah. So he could do shit for scale and like not afterwards. And I don't know if he did this for scale, but he made a lot less money than Carrey did.
What's the show he did on HBO where he was the news anchor?
I know what you're talking about.
I think it was called the Newsroom.
Yeah, something like that.
He won like a bunch of Emmys for that. So
he played the editor.
By the way, this also came out. Dumb and Dumber. This came out the same year as Speed. So that's I think one of his first forays in action movies was Speed. And he, of course, he has that immortal death scene. The whole like shoot the hostage. You fuck, shot the hostage. And I think my impression of Jeff Daniels is it was formed between Speed, Dumb and Dumber, and Arachnophobia. Those were kind of my intros to him.
Stop sniffing into the mic. Yeah, if you're watching this, Larry, if you're watching it right now, you're going to have to replace some brain cells.
Oh, this is a lot easier if you just lay back. Pills are good. Pills are good. Except for their rat poison.
Here's the trailer to what Perp is talking about. So tomorrow, right now, it looks like it's just going to be. I almost said Caddyshack. Happy Gilmore 2. I'll probably do that. What time is good for you, Brad? Will you actually be on time? Actually.
You gonna be on the box stream tomorrow night?
No, he's not doing one tomorrow. God
Oh,
damn
why
it!
not?
He's leaving town. I'm like, dude, I got my Galactus bucket. I wanted to open up the thing with my Galactus bucket, like turn off the lights and then have it in the eyes. And
I know. Was maybe 8 o'clock your time good for you?
That's fine.
Right.
That way I don't fuck up the middle of the day with that movie. But like I said, I haven't seen Happy Gilmore 2, so who knows? Might be another Tropic Thunder for me. I actually liked Adam Sandler more than I like some of these other goofballs, and I know he can actually act. You know who is an underrated actor who I want to see more of in bigger roles? Pete Davidson. That's a guy who left Saturday Night Live at the right time.
Ooh, yeah. That's right.
Movie, that's September 11th because he lost his dad September 11th, and he's doing a movie about that. I thought he was great in that.
He was in the Suicide Squad, wasn't he?
For 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
He literally died.
That's one thing. One thing I will credit James Gunn for is I will say it's you killed about 90% of the characters I thought were going to live in that movie, and you killed them within 3 minutes of them showing up.
Oh, you'd rather watch? Yeah, of course. Spinal Tap is a legendary movie. This is not. It's a different class of movie. Spinal Tap.
I've never seen Spinal Tap.
You've never seen Spinal? It's if you grew up in the '80s and were following groups like Iron Maiden, and Dokken and all those groups, and then here comes this band that pretty much is kind of like parodying both of them. Yeah, and he got all his tattoos removed. Pete Davis had a crap load of tattoos, and he got them all lasered off.
Spinal Tap, known as the world's loudest rock band.
Yeah, it goes up to 11. $28 of you watching this, and I got my same people suffering with us in the chat. Where's everybody else? You can't be enthralled by this fucking movie. You can't be, no, it's no way. Chime in and say hi. Especially if you're my Pakistani guys, say hi. There's nothing. This movie looks and sounds dumb.
Well, it is Dumb and Dumber.
I mean, if a movie can sound stupid, it's this movie.
Has anybody seen Dumb and Dumber 2?
Yeah, I have. Oh, that was a day one for me when that came out.
That's pathetic. But,
that was like the Thursday night early show for me. I think it was November 2014. I think that's when that came out. Yeah, that was I was again the earliest show I could get to for that. I was so ready for Dumb and Dumber 2.
That's horrible. Well, I gotta talk to Mr. Curran. This is horrible parenting. You know what? We'll have to fit that in because the Spinal Tap is a classic, especially if you're into that movie or that kind of music as a kid, and I was. I mean, yeah, we gotta figure that one out. Yeah, the sequel comes out. I have not seen anything about the sequel though. I haven't.
For God's sakes, give me that damn number.
When Spinal Tap gets lost backstage trying to get on stage, I'm like, ah.
There are a lot of people who couldn't figure out that was a parody.
What is it? Even by the standards of Harry and Lloyd, I've always asked, like, what is it about characters in movies where everybody just always forgets the words stop, drop, and roll?
Panic.
They're making a Spinal Tap 2?
Yeah, it comes out in September, I guess. I think it's like, what was Spinal Tap released? Was that 84? Shit, that movie came out 40 fucking years ago.
All I know is it's probably going to suck really bad because Spinal Tap's so good.
Oh man, it's been a while. I mean,
the drummer always dies.
Spinal Tap 2: The End Continues is an upcoming American rock mockumentary comedy directed by Rob Reiner. Oh wow, they got okay. It's a sequel to the 1984 film This Is Spinal Tap, and features Christopher Guest, Michael McKean, Harry Shearer reprising their roles as members. Wow, those guys are still kicking. Members of the fictional heavy metal band Spinal Tap, who are reuniting after 15 years for one final show. Wow, we just had Ozzy's final show just 3 weeks ago, and then he was gone. The film is scheduled to be released in the United States September 12, 2025 by Bleecker Street. The first official trailer published July 24th, last week, featured Paul McCartney and Elton John. Well, if you could get like the majority of the people that they got back in, I guess go for it. What's the worst you can do? It's not going to touch Spinal Tap, I guess. And the budget is nothing. $22 million. Don't make that back from all the geezers coming to see Spinal Tap again. I wouldn't doubt it. That'd be perfect for him. I hate this movie.
This hilarious comedy masterpiece with Lloyd's sense of
We've got
direction.
about another hour of it.
Yeah, Lloyd's sense of direction like takes them like all the way in Nebraska when they're trying to get to Colorado.
You know, most of Americans can't point out where Colorado is in Nebraska.
I'm only human, Harry.
I know where Colorado is, but I would have a hard time finding Nebraska.
Like
I know where Nebraska is because I've been there, but yeah, I would probably have a hard time finding it otherwise.
Well,
aren't they part of the Midwest?
Yeah. Well, like Harry points out, the Rockies are a bit rockier than this.
Yeah, we got to get you to America and corrupt you.
They all go by Mountain Time.
Either that. I wonder if you're going to make it out here first, or am I going to make it out to the Outback first?
I don't know.
What are the odds?
Well, you're in your own little Outback anyway.
Yeah, but just not quite as deadly as what you got out there.
Man, that flight to Australia is a long one, though.
Hey, I've been not any longer than the one I've been on already.
Well, you're a unique situation. I have been around the country and around the world, and man, they're long.
Yeah, we'll just get you high. Just get you a bowl.
And here comes the economics and automotive lesson of Dumb and Dumber, where Lloyd trades in the van for the mini bike. I get 70 miles per gallon on this baby.
Who do we know? Erin could be corrupt already. We don't know. We only see her little glowing face when she's on here. When she's not on here,
there's no corruption. She's my baby
sister. Erin, yeah, whatever.
We're on the same wavelength, so it's enlightenment.
That's creepy corruption on its own. But Erin could have bodies behind her. We don't know. Erin could be on the news, and we'd be like, we never knew. Why is it always dark? It's always dark. There's never any lights on.
Okay, yeah, this I always found like the most even by the standards of how these two characters are. Like I just traded the van for the scooter straight up. I mean, there was no reason to trade out the van.
Well, she's got a wall behind her, but like I said, that's
She's doing the dark side of the moon effect.
Yeah. Erin could be like a mob queen or something out in Australia. When she's not on screen, she's going out collecting money, and you better have it.
Yeah. Well, it's like we both we trained to like knee breaking and stuff like that.
Where's my money, mate? Oh, this is so stupid. Crash test dummies.
They took again. You traded the van for the scooter, just no questions asked. Like some kid back in probably some kid who doesn't have a driver's license yet.
This is so 90s. Even with the soundtrack.
You mean Crash Test Dummies or what do you?
Yeah, Crash Test Dummies.
Yeah, because this song was literally called.
Yeah. It's like a little moped.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of when actually William can probably attest this too. There's a lot of there's like a lot of places in Germany that kind of look like this year round. I've been to I'm really.
Oh, we got to see the other side of Erin's face. She just turned into the light.
Yeah.
What's it?
Yeah, look at her. She's got hair.
Yeah. With hair,
She's
and hair
wearing a ball
length
cap.
as her big brothers. It's like again. Oh, I'm just saying.
He's the thing is for Mirror.
Yeah.
You got to do the little camera when you go outside that house. I want to see kangaroos and wallabies and shit.
Well, if they're around, I will be able to try and take a picture of them.
No, I want you to take your phone and go out and go up to one.
But it's winter. It's a winter. They're
I want to hear a real life kookaburra bird.
I don't want to go out into the bloody bush and disturb them while they're like relaxing in the winter. One of them might get the daddy might get angry.
Yeah, that's a likely excuse.
Mummy will look at me weird. Daddy will get a little angry.
William, I guarantee you've heard a kookaburra bird.
Yeah.
It's kookaburra.
Yeah, Clint.
Yeah, well, I'll say it how I want to say it with my American accent.
Yeah, just like potpourri is potpourri here in America. Oh, yeah, I have. That's one of the videos we have up
And
there.
they're shrimp, not prawns.
Well, I probably blame the Crocodile Dundee himself from saying all that crap with prawns.
Watch your mouth. That man's a national treasure. That damn movie. I'm the dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. The last comedy I paid to see, Tropic Thunder. The great Kurt Lathers.
You ever see those ginormous huntsman spiders out there?
No, not really. I've seen big spiders, but not huntsmen. It's the little ones that you got to be worried about, not the big ones.
Oh yeah, I know. I know it's the small ones, the trapdoor spiders and all that crap.
I seem to be a meme when I know the song. The safety dance. We grew up with that shit, dude. They're the one hit wonder. You know what? Those motherfuckers to this day are still making money off of that one song. They go to clubs and everything. That one song, they've been making money off of it for nearly 50 fucking years, man. I mean, they got like different versions of it, discotheque versions of it. It's hilarious. The biggest twist is when Planet 8, Aaron walks outside, you see the Statue of Liberty. That would be hilarious if you were just an American. Posing as an Aussie all this time. And you lived in New York. And all of a sudden you just start talking in a normal accent, a normal just American accent.
Do you really think that an American can really pull off an Australian accent like that?
Oh yeah.
It's very rare.
There's people who make millions to do it.
I've only known 3 American actors that's able to pull off an Australian accent.
Robert Downey Jr. Who are the other 2?
Meryl Streep.
Oh yeah, with the Dingo movie. Yeah.
And one of the actors from Will and Grace.
Oh, Deborah Messing?
No. They're the one that played one of the other friends. You know they're
The Will something guy. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I think him. Yeah.
Well,
Nicole Kidman is an American that can do an Australian accent, and so is Mel Gibson.
But she's also from Australia, ain't she?
No, she was born in New York.
Yeah. No. No. Nicole Kidman was born in Hawaii, but both of her parents are Australian. So it's pretty much a similar situation what you've got. You got having both your parents from America and you being born in Germany. It makes you automatic nationalized American. So it's the same thing with Nicole Kidman.
Mel Gibson's an American too, which is I don't know how I feel about that, but
well, you could have an accent and be in America.
Yeah, real redneck. Aaron, can you do an American accent impression?
How's that?
Oh, that's 2 words. How am I supposed to figure it out?
Well, I can do other stuff if you want.
You almost sound like you're from Texas there for a second.
Well, I got a cell phone.
Now take the cell phone and let's go outside.
Well, I can take pictures of kangaroos, wallabies. Maybe,
lukewarm.
What about kookaburra?
You sound like a New Yorker. Kookaburra. Get out of here. Like it's Tony Soprano version of the Aussie. Oh, this movie is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, The Sopranos, man. How good that James Gandolfini. He was amazing as Tony Soprano.
What's up, Dark Knight?
This trick that he pulls with the packet of ketchup with the guy shaving. That's like something I would do. That's kind of prank I would pull. Mercy. Yeah, here it is. The ketchup packet, the shaving trick. Yeah, how's it going, Dark Knight?
And Pretty Woman would have came out fairly recently during that time too.
Of course, leave it these two dudes. They're they're in a sword fight with their canes while they're going into the banquet.
Oh my god. You think it's hair?
Just got the new horror film together. That was my okay. Let's give it a look. I want to read the original Pretty Woman script. It's supposedly dark and unhappy and ending. It's like real street shit. I have never seen Pretty Woman actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you see that meme coming along and say, "Hey, what's this one like really acclaimed masterpiece that you've never seen?" Say, "Yeah, I've never seen Pretty Woman." Yeah, there is Larry, and that actually shows when we get to the toilet scene here, it shows how Harry solved that problem where he just picks up the whole toilet and like puts a towel underneath of it and just dumps it out the window. Sorry, it's like, I'm not a totally humor guy, but that's that that is just the best toilet humor there has ever been. I'm sorry. And I think for me, it's a big part of it's just the contrast of the scene where like because just imagine thinking like he's thinking like he is. It's like you think you're going on a hot date, and then your body tells you, "No, man, you you got to the bathroom like pronto."
Wow, Brad.
Well, again, usually it's like I'm very, very much not a a toilet smut humor guy, but it's the rare instance that it just got me.
Did you know Violent Night is a comedy?
I mean, it's you can kind of look at. I mean, it's got comedy in it.
Well, it's a black comedy.
Yeah.
It's like that movie, Death at a Funeral.
Yeah, you know what else it's like? It's like Die Hard. And you know why it's like Die Hard? One big way because Die Hard and Violent Night are both Christmas movies. Yes, they are. Oh, he's not even here. He's buzzing me.
He's got to connect it to his mind.
So every time I say Die Hard is a Christmas movie, he's gonna buzz me, isn't he? William, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. There you go.
There you go. It is connected to his mind.
Hey, William, it's you gotta let me get it out. I was thinking about my favorite Christmas movies, since coming up on the holidays, and I realized Die Hard's very high on that list. Oh, my co-host, my Scroogey co-host. doesn't believe in the magic of Christmas and the Christmas masterpiece that is Die Hard. Yes, Dortnite agrees. No. He disagrees, but but Dortnite is mistaken here. Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie. Bruce Willis is just trolling everybody who said that. Come on, come down.
Things that don't matter for 1,000, Alex.
Oh, that doesn't matter how many times I say on here, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Matter of scientific, undisputed fact that Die Hard.
See, he's like Professor Xavier. He doesn't even need to be near the computer.
No, he's like Dr. Evil with Scott, and saying it's like you zip it, and it's like shh. It's like a problem comes along, you must zip it good. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, William. We made it a bulldog with a Shih Tzu. We called it a
Yes, for special people, Brad. Very special people. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
No, it's universally a Christmas movie. No motion picture captures the magic of Christmas better than Die Hard.
I think Violent Night does that better, but
it only does it as well as it does because it follows the Die Hard template, including being set on Christmas, proving that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I guess William stepped out of the room. That's why he's not buzzing me now. How far we got here? We have got about 15 minutes until the toilet scene. Yeah. God, I can't. That's just gonna be.
Wow, you're counting it down.
Damn right, I'm counting it down because it's the highlight of this movie. Why has William abdicated his responsibility to watch this comedy masterpiece? Yeah. Just totally assassinated that owl with that cork. Saw Eddington Sunday and it was ruined for me because someone stole my hat. Sorry to hear that, man. I didn't enjoy the movie nonetheless. This movie is so good. I just bought the unrated version because I've never seen it. $15 very well spent. Indeed. Yes, indeedly doodly, as Ned Flanders would say. Oh, look who's back. Who's back from buzzing me about Die Hard as a Christmas movie.
It's not. You're a fool.
Yeah. We're right at the part after the owl got hit by the cork. Which means we're inching closer and closer to the toilet seat.
Dark Knight. This people just.
Again, that's a three.
You have the people who hit their head on their crib when they were a kid, and you have the rest of us.
And the people who hit their heads are the ones who deny that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie. I'm not even going to get into it right now. It's not. We went a whole half hour one day with bullshit. It's not.
Is it Azteca? Is it on a service or just you have to buy it?
Yeah, oh look, frost. I'm gonna lick the pole and get my tongue stuck.
So how much longer is this movie going to be on?
Let me see. Got about a half hour, which means we have about 10 minutes of the toilet scene. Terry Gar's in this. She's hilarious. Roll in the hay. I've never gone skiing in my life, actually. So do people just jump off of this thing and start skiing? Is that how it works?
I've been skiing in Las Vegas.
Well, do you jump off of the chair here, or as it seems? I don't know.
Well, the chair brings you up to the top, and you better be ready to move out of the way once you get to the top. I taught myself how to ski.
We're going to a warm place called S.
It does. We don't need to be repeating this movie.
Aren't you the tongue
Stupid,
getting
stupid,
pulled up?
Stupid, stupid fucking movie.
William is such a comedy Scrooge.
This isn't any comedy. This is just stupidity.
William had his funny bone removed when he was a child, so.
This is not funny.
She hands him the coal and the 2 lumps of coal and the carrot, and look how he puts it. Yes, you're right. This is very 90s of the soundtrack.
Well, this was 90s, and this soundtrack came from the 90s.
Mm.
Yeah, as soon as this is done, I'm going to get me a ham sandwich because I'm hungry.
Mm.
Even after your fabulous bathroom scene is over.
interprets this as a fight. They're throwing snowballs.
So stupid. Guess this is silly, Lauren.
This scene right here just captures William and I talking about this movie. I'm going gaga about it. He's like, no, and I don't care. Go check.
Now that's my favorite scene.
What the whole thing with
He
the
gets-
land out.
Oh no, where he gets his tongue stuck.
Oh yeah. It's a close second to the toilet scene. Larry, we are at 1951, or that's where I'm at anyway. I'm watching on Tubi. Oh wait, we landed on the moon.
You're laughing at shit that's just not funny, dude.
Oh, the whole time thing here too is like can you pick me up at 7:45? I don't know if I can make that. How about a 7:45?
That's an American education, isn't it? Just like people didn't like the 1/3 pound burger because they thought it was smaller than the 1/4 pound burger. Because 3 is smaller than 4.
I never would have known that until you told me. So thank you.
I've had an advanced American education.
His reaction to seeing them. Lloyd's Revenge now. Here we come. Here we go.
If you like that kind of poop humor, Brad, you should watch A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Like I said, it's not ordinarily my kind of humor, but it's just handled so flawlessly.
What, this?
Yes.
You're out of your fucking mind.
I mean, just the I was telling you whereas the contrast of the situation, like he thinks he's going on a hot date.
There's nothing flawless about it.
Oh, dude, you're going number 2. Again, again, normally I very much detest toilet humor, but this one time they got it. They didn't just get it right. They got it like they hit the bullseye with it.
It's sad to know that people's brain work this way.
And like I said, the close second is the tongue getting stuck to the pole.
Which was an old trick that wasn't funny then.
And then probably the third, for me is the peeing in the bottles and the cops showing up.
Oh, hee-haw.
Hey, Harry, old buddy, old pal.
Whatever.
You know,
It's almost
William,
over.
I used to think there were people with common sense. Then I started training people to fix complex things. Oh my God.
Because Brad has not got any if he thinks this movie's any good.
Here we go. 1 teaspoon.
Aw.
And by the way, he pours in a lot more than 1/2 teaspoon.
Oh, man.
How much he pours in. I should have killed Harry.
You think he's going to throw up, but he's upset to the point of being almost throwing up.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like you're a little bit behind. Yeah, where he sees him at the house. He goes, "Oh, look who's here, Bell Rev."
Sorry, Bell, we're watching this shit.
You literally in a second here. Again, it's just the contrast for me. Again, his brain thinks he's going on a hot date, and his stomach says, "No, you're heading to the bathroom." Yeah, I think I might be a little bit ahead of you guys, but it's about 2 minutes away now. Again, usually I'm much more sophisticated in what I want to see out of my comedies now, but again, sometimes
not this time around.
Again, they nailed the
nailed
art.
What? What did they nail?
They nailed the art of a toilet.
They nailed garbage. They nailed garbage to a film strip. What they did.
William, let Brad have some fun. His life is so miserable. With kids kicking him in the head and
the kids kicking you in the head have the same type of damage to your head as watching this movie.
Here it comes. Here we go. Here it goes.
I mean, we make him watch such terrible movies. So
this is
one he likes that we really like. Meh.
Again, Aaron, I'm sorry. I usually have much more sophisticated humor, and it's not the kind of humor I have in front of a lady usually, but it's certainly not in front of my baby sis. But again, this is this kind of humor, like whittled down to perfection.
And future watchers, Aaron is not related to Brad in any way, shape, or form. That's creepy. Just so that we clarify.
It reminds me of those episodes of Cobra Kai.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know the one you're talking about. The
poor Kenny.
Yeah, when they were training for the Sakai Takai, and he got this pretty much is what happened to him through some underhanded tactics.
Did anyone finish The Sandman?
I have not. I have not. Hope you're not using
test it then.
I'm not gonna actually watch it. I watched the first season, and after all the whole stuff, I'm like, nah.
Okay, so now we've passed the greatest joke of the 90s in a movie by far.
I have to say, I really like
the greatest joke of the 90s is this movie.
I agree. It is the greatest joke of the 90s. That's why it's so funny.
Like I said, Dark Knight, I think it's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, but Man on the Moon is one he should have been nominated for.
I would say The Truman Show.
I mean, you could make a good. I just connected better with Eternal Sunshine.
Liar.
The way.
Liar.
No, it's not.
Yeah, not even Dumb and Dumber. You know, it's a photo finish.
If you don't know how to use a camera, sure. The way William hates to describe Dumb and Dumber, it's the same way I feel about all the iterations of Lane. Yeah, you're just trolling me now. So. Yeah, that's the movie that Kate Winslet should have won her first Oscar for.
You know, people use this clip to talk about what do you call it? Taco Bell.
Yeah.
How much time is left in this fucking abomination?
So it's like Taco Bell that bad in America.
I haven't had Taco Bell in years, actually. So maybe that says yes.
It's food you eat when you're like, oh look, it's a Taco Bell. You don't actually go out to go Taco Bell.
Has enough time passed now where we can release the In a Violent Nature stream? I'd like to rewatch the whole movie. I don't know about that one. One of the very few streams I took down.
Yeah. It was just a form of respect for the like a first time filmmaker.
Yeah, I didn't. Has that guy made other movies yet?
I don't know. The thing is, what you did was a really nice thing.
Because I did not like that movie. I really did not like that movie, and so many people told me that was like the greatest thing going. I'm like, okay, let's watch it. And you guys all failed me. Cable Guy is underrated. Well, it's less of a comedy than it is a dark comedy because that guy's going through issues too.
Wow, this movie has Howard the Duck like timing.
I know the Dork Knight's interesting you say that because Liar actually has his own bathroom scene that's very hilarious.
What's with you in the bathroom scenes?
I'm kicking my ass, you mind?
You're getting creepier by the experience.
Yeah, I'm not the one who's fixated on your pants, man. Unlike people in the chat.
You're fixated on bathroom scenes with dudes in them.
I learned the facts of life from watching the facts of life.
Hey, William, I don't think if it matters if it's dudes or dudettes. Or maybe a bag of Funyuns. Who did we lose?
We lost the man with the pants. William chickening out. This great, timeless comedy masterpiece. Stepped out. Why? My co-host, everybody.
Hey, Brad, you weren't staticking all this time, and now all of a sudden you're staticking.
Okay.
Actually, that line, so you're telling me there's still a chance, has been used in football so many times.
But yeah, that meme was like, so you're telling me this? I've seen that, so I've used it for things. The whole give up. So you're telling me there's a chance? I actually, it's funny you should mention that. When Avengers: Infinity War came out, I saw with Mike and Ashley and a few other friends, and it gets to the part where Doctor Strange he uses the time stone to look into the future, and he says, "Yeah, there's like 14 million like different possible outcomes to this battle with Thanos, and we only win one of them." And I turned to Ashley and I go, "So you're telling me there's a chance?"
So you were talking to yourself.
No, it's talking to Ashley.
Exactly. How many times you said Ashley was going to come on the stream with us, and how many times has she not?
She's, I mean, best time
other than when you're on the stream
for the weekends. I think he's got different. We're on different schedules. This is like we were in college. We were just like just do whatever the hell we wanted. Look at this. Look at this. We got 12 minutes of the movie left, and William can't even make it. He can't finish. So you're telling me there's a chance? Husband? What's all that one out of a million talk? William's back to finish the marathon of the comedy classic of Dumb and Dumber. We got like
Garbage.
we got about looking ahead. We got about 7 minutes left. In those 7 minutes, William is going to come to his senses.
What version are you watching? Because you're
I'm
I'm at 139.
Well, I'm on 133. I'm watching it on 2B. So, and you might be watching the unrated version actually, because 6 minutes longer is Thursday. That's as good money, sir. Those are IOUs.
I'm at the one where he's holding a gun to her right now. Is that what are you see? Why are we doing watch alongs if we're not all going to watch the same fucking version? Doesn't make any sense.
I saw it was on Tubi. That's how I pulled it up.
Did you ever think to ask so that we're all on the same page?
Well, I figured. I mean, you clearly don't.
William, you're expecting this from Brad?
I'm like, the whole point of a watch along, we're like literally watching a different movie. What is happening on your screen right now?
There's a guy pointing the gun at him.
Okay, I'm out. You and I are watching, so you're slightly behind me. And he just opened up the suitcase with the IOUs.
That's as good as money. Those are IOUs.
They spent all the money.
Well, yeah, and they say it's like, oh, we'll keep track of it. It's like we'll pay it all back. It's like you guys blew through like what's like $4 million or whatever the ransom was. Again, they were very thorough with their IOUs. Harry and Lloyd, they are IOU accountants, you might say. By the way, did they have to get back? I mean, they spent all that ransom money. Did they get any kind of legal trouble for that?
Not necessarily. They found the money. You're not obligated to do anything with it.
Yeah. Yeah, Harry is a pretty horrible shot.
Oh my
Brad,
God.
you're watching a different movie, so I can't help you there.
I know this seems like forever, William. I'm waiting to get a ham sandwich, and it's like, man,
This is the Internet Archive version.
We were gonna roll. Yeah, we'll just roll the dice on that.
I have to say, a lot of the fashion you see here, it's all coming back.
Yeah.
I'm like watching this movie, right, and say, "Oh, I would love to wear that."
By the way,
Knowing that it's probably like in a Kmart somewhere.
yeah. By the way, his name escapes me, but the guy playing the police investigator here. That guy. That guy was Johnson in RoboCop, wasn't he? Yeah, the OCP executive. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I got to look that real quick. Dead certain that's the same guy.
those Hawaiian tropic bikinis are coming back, Aaron.
I think they were left.
Oh. I'm talking about the winter wear.
Hi, Barry.
First time seeing him.
Sorry, this is the first time you're seeing us.
Sorry. Yeah, you have to deal with William.
Shit-worthy
About this comedy classic.
Shit-worthy experience here. Look at our other stuff. We are better than this, but hey, you know.
Yeah, that is. It's Felton Perry. You know, it's Johnson in the RoboCop movies, and then Detective Deal and Dumb and Dumber. Now this. Come on, this is a perfect twist ending here. It's like, my friend's a little slow. The town is back that way.
And they fought for nothing.
This was the yin yang of streams today. You got Brad and his happiness, and William with his unhappiness. And
I'm pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I just think I wish I could be doing something else with my life right now. But hey,
I wish you could have played that like an instant replay of the toilet scene.
Yeah.
I wish they included that in the movie. Like,
he picked up the entire bloody toilet.
yeah.
All he had to do was use the plunger, and everything would have been fine.
Well, she said that. Well, would that work? She said the toilet's broken, so I don't know. Would that have worked?
What, throwing it out like that?
She says the toilet, it doesn't flush, and like in the unrated version, it shows him like picking it up and like dumping all the shit.
Yeah, that's the one I'm watching. Yeah, that's yeah.
The town is back that way.
oh, the credits have already rolled on mine, so I must have been way ahead of you guys.
All right, well that's enough of this. All right, there you go. There's Dumb and Dumber. I'm not watching the end credits because it's
comedy masterpiece. Everybody.
All right, guys, that was it. I fulfilled my obligation. Unless I thought I said the end of the night. If we got any more, otherwise we're just going to be watching later on tomorrow night.
Too. Now Happy Gilmore too. Last shut the hell up.
That's from the first one. Like I said, I don't know how dumb that one's going to be, but who knows?
I'm going to have to watch it tonight so I can be prepared for tomorrow.
No, I'm not going to do that kind of prep for it. All right, guys, that's it. Please like, subscribe, share. Don't know if I'm going to be back later on tonight or not. Kind of drowsy.
Yeah, this probably is the show for tonight.
Who knows? If I do come back, it's without Brad. No, just kidding. Anyway, you're with us. That's quality time. Not with this shit movie. All right, guys. Well, that's it. We're only going to do the one movie tomorrow, and that's tomorrow is it. We close the door on the silliness, and we get back to doing our science fiction, horror, fantasy. like, subscribe, share, hit the alert button, and I will see you minimum earliest, probably tomorrow around 8 o'clock, you said,
Hey,
Brad?
before, yeah, maybe. Actually, before we wrap up, hey, Ray, in the audience, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Bye, everyone.
Bye.